Well, this morning, we have a love story to tell you about. Two newlyweds that just tied the knot in Richmond. But this isn't your typical story. This couple is in their 80s. They don't actually speak the same language, but they are now living their happily ever after. I sat down with Gina and Dwight to talk about how they met, how they fell in love, and how they ended up at the altar. It is a walk down the aisle that has been decades in the making. A love story that has crossed continents, transcended language and time to bring this man and this woman together in this Richmond church.
You're married.
How did you know you were in love?
You never know when you're in love. It just happens.
An unlikely love story of two people brought together by this woman, Minbera Akilu. This story starts in Italy. Minbera was just 21 and had moved from her home in Ethiopia to Italy in pursuit of an acting career. But instead of a dream, she found herself pregnant and alone and in a nightmare with a man who had promised her the world.
He was beating me every night, and at one point I said, no, I have to run. 6 days before my due date, I ran and I became homeless on the streets, right in front of the church porch.
Among the nuns at the shelter run by Mother Teresa was a woman named Gina, who Minbera says saved her life.
She was bringing me a dinner, hiding under my bed. She was giving me clothes for me and for my son.
Minbera and her son eventually moved to the U.S. in pursuit of the American dream. But almost 40 years later, it was Gina who Minbera wanted to see again. And when she found her, Gina was living in a small Italian village.
Then we kissed, and I asked her about her husband. She told me she told me he died. So she was sad, and I said, what's gonna happen for you now? She said, I'm okay. I'm 80 years old. I'm ready to die because I want to meet him, and I miss my husband. I said, no, 80 is young. You have to come in America to visit me.
Gina would come to America several times, and it was during those visits that she met Minbera's neighbor, Dwight. Dwight had lost his wife of more than 60 years, and he and Gina had an unexpected connection. Does he speak Italian?
No, he doesn't speak one word.
And Italian. She doesn't speak English?
Zero.
It didn't matter. This love has tech.
Gina, you're looking lovely tonight. And so then in the back it says in Italian that
Quindi tradurrò qualcosa adesso e dirò Gina sei bellissima.
And somehow, something just clicked.
Poi la sua bontà.
She said that, first of all, he's a good-looking man, plus his generosity, his gentleman, and his affection. I fall in love because of that.
in our hearts we both speak the same language.
And so when Gina went back home to Italy after her last visit,
the day she left, he came, said, Mempi, good morning. I said, good morning. So you miss Gina? I said, yeah. She must come back.
She did, and then this happened. Dwight says there was no time to waste.
I've got something here that says, I don't know what the hell it means. Voi sposarmi.
Ha detto vuoi sposarmi? Oddio. Ce l'ho avuto.
A gesture that was understood without language. Did you know she'd say yes?
I did not know that.
A promise of a happily ever after no one expected.
She said that she's surprised. I feel like I found again a love and a life. I'm happy here because I have someone by my side.
It's a life they are excited to start.
She loves to cook, and I love to eat her cooking. So I think I'll probably, in 6 months, I'll weigh 400 pounds. Okay. We didn't go to the morning for the walk, so we'll go in this afternoon for the walk.
Long walks that need no words, although Dwight says he is learning Gina's language. What have you gotten so far?
Si.
Anche se cade.
It's an idyllic life where Manbera can toss lemons to Gina, from her porch to their porch. They share past, and now they share a future.
Now she shares everything with me, what she has. Now I'm happy to share what I have with her, including love. She gets love from me, and then she gets love from a love of her life, you know. So I'm proud. I'm happy.
Happy to stand in this church on this day, this 81-year-old woman and this 88-year-old man, starting a chapter of life no one could have predicted.
We have this age, but we met and then we fall in love, and there's a chance for everyone.
Well, that love never stops, and that there is a future in always.
Because some love stories are simply meant to be. Oh, we are so happy for them. They are just the loveliest, most charming couple, and thrilled that they found each other.
And this is 2 weeks ago, right?
Yes,
that
they just
got married. Oh my
yes,
gosh!
this month, and so excited for them. And
Is Dwight learning how to speak a little Italian?
that's what he said. He
Yeah,
said
a little
he's
bit.
gotten to see. So he said it's Italian for dummies, and he's trying. But
Clearly, Gina doesn't care.
They don't care.
When he proposed to her, she's like,
Yeah, they seem to just know, and
What a great story.
and both. It's just, you can feel it when you're around them, and it's just lovely.
Well, great story, Claudia.
Wow.
All right.